Hello to all the amazing people, TheNeomare here, and welcome to another episode of Limbus Company. Also welcome to my channel. I have many long playlists of games I really like and excel at, so you might want to go and check some of those out. And if you enjoyed them, don't forget to like and subscribe. As for this game, well, I'm enjoying it a lot, although right now we are wrecking through it. If you want to watch the playlist from the start, you can find it in the comments and description below the video. Right now I'm clicking wrong things. I'm going through chapter 4 here, and yeah, I'm 2/3 done, so things are looking really great. We're gonna continue our way through the K-Corp's lab here, where everything turned on against us, so we have to fight our way through. Anyhow, glorious past. Mersault has returned. Let's see what information he brought with him. So yeah, we kind of story way sent Mersault to check the PC information. While he was doing that, he was also fighting on our side, so everything's possible if you try hard enough, I guess. Anyhow, let's borrow the super duper DPSer Sinclair from our friend and jump into the next battle. And then after the battle, we might find out what did Mersault discover. Oh, we find out before the battle, yay! I have returned. There was one message in Shrin's mailbox that was deemed worth reading. The environment did not permit me to print it out, so I memorized the mail's content. I hope you're doing well, Miss Ran. Open parenthesis, star, tier, swang dash, carry, close parenthesis. So some emojis, I guess? Yeah, you can skip those parts. Understood. I will then dispense with punctuation marks that do not appear important. I've been trying to figure out if what you said was really true, but... Oh, it's actually in her voice. I've been trying to figure out if what you said was really true, but that sucker is making it hard. I've been promoted to team manager too, but I wasn't let in, just because I didn't win that silly past award. And he's now recruited collaborators from the outside, probably to help with whatever he's plotting. That's us, by the way. I heard they're from a newly found company, and I haven't checked what kind of people they are yet. I bet they're all haughty and arrogant just like their client. Oh, look at her laptop, so unprofessional. Still, the plan will proceed as intended. We'll succeed and return to a glorious past. To tell you the truth, my most dazzling memory was when I first met you after joining the company. But our goal is more ambitious than that. So, let's promise to meet again there. In a past where no technologies existed, allowing everything that existed to shine brighter. There, chickens will freely fly over the meadows, their wings uncut. Oh, she's a environmentalist. Alright. Animal rights activist. When a person loses their arm, we'll comfort them. And I learned how to live together even if an arm is missing. We may not be able to enjoy sumptuous feasts or conveniences of modern civilization, and we won't have nearly as many resources at our disposal. In that vastness, we'll be free to walk all day. Oh, I'm planning to bring fixers from the outside for the plan. My juniors have gotten too used to the ampules. If rapid development can only be achieved by means that cause pain and suffering to people, then I'm willing to give up on all the prosperity it brings. Oh. Okay, so she's like definitely siding on the nature side, moving away from technology, going back to the nature kind of thing. Alright, that's all I have to say for now. Yours in haste. Star, heart. You don't have to read all that. There's a possibility that it may have been a sequence or cipher, so I deemed it reasonable to read it out loud and let the manager determine its significance, rather than mull over whatever I should dispense with it, and discount the possibility that it may be necessary information. Good work. How ironic. I guess it's fortunate for her that she didn't get to see Liberation Alliance members murdering researchers without mercy. She probably believed she was working for a noble cause to end violence until the end of her life. But I agree, it was probably best for her that she died holding onto that belief. Oh well, she was just a pawn in this Great scheme of these terrorist organizations trying to do all kinds of bad things. Okay, back to the grunts, I guess. Almost 100 HP though, so 2 waves only, so that should be easy enough. So yeah, let's continue with the smacking. So we gave Otis another chance to prove herself. We'll see how she does. Of course, I don't expect her to do nearly as well as my best people, but anything that she can do will be appreciated. Otis lost the clash, so that's not good. That's already a step back. Oh well. So it's gonna be hard to like figure out if she did well or not if she loses clashes after clashes. I mean, I guess that's also a metric, like how often does she actually win the clash, but yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, of course she's gonna do on a well staggered target, but that wasn't really that amazing though. I don't know. Also depends how many attacks each person gets off, right? For example, Marisol got 2 attacks this time. And she also got 2 attacks. So yeah, that will also make some, how should we call it, deviation? Yes, deviation. Emerald Enhancement. So this one also kills it. And then another attack, yeah. Well, if I had a group full of Sinclairs, where would it end? Where would it end? Such a strong character. We need it. We want it. My precious Sinclair. Well, it's not ours, but it will be one day. It will be one day. Rip it to shreds. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think Otis has what it takes. Not compared to the best ones. Oh, boy. It's really hard not to look at that and admire how overpowered they made it. Oh boy. I am truly grateful. It's only natural. He did like almost half the damage of the whole group. Just 1% off. Glorious past to hacked by Technology Liberation Alliance members, K-Corp's ampule distributing machines turned against us. Okay, we already saw this one. I didn't actually check how much Otis did, but let me see something. Level 15, level 17. Might just bring her instead. Ah, poor Otis. It's supposedly one of the better tier ones. Maybe it was just unlucky. I don't know. But like, I was watching it lose clash after clash. It's like, no, thank you. I'm gonna have to do better than that. Fully defended. Oh well. Well, I guess it's Rodian's bad luck that she went against the bot, which was defending itself. Or evading, or whatever that attack was, but nice. Yeah, Rodian, you're back in the group. Welcome back. This thing's tough. Okay, half HP gone. Good. No entry. No entry. Oh, no entry. Okay. The gripping. Grip it. Like, do the Darth Vader thing. Do the Darth Vader thing. There we go. Nice. Ooh, 30. That's nice. Another thing. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I think what I need is another 3-star. Yep. We can buy one. Should I buy one? So the reason why I'm not really buying them yet is that sometimes when you get duplicates, you get shards, and like I think the ideal time to buy 3 stars would be just before the season ends, because you would have a perfect picture of the characters with most E.G.O shards to begin with, and then you could buy those which already have the most E.G.O shards. That way, between the season, when the half of the E.G.O shards turn into threats, like, you would get the maximum usage out of them. I mean, you would like, you could optimize for a minimum amount of them to turn into threads. But on the other hand, like, we are delaying our power spike, but since I'm already powerful enough, that's probably okay. But I don't know, it's still like 2 or 3 months until the end of the season, so I don't know if I want to wait that long, so I'll probably grab. But first I need to figure out which ones are the best ones. And that's kind of hard, because this game is full of information and it's really hard to discern like how good characters are by just looking at their stats. At least for me. Yeah, so I don't know how it is for other people, but me, when I look at the stats, I have like no clue what's good and what's not good, and how to even compare the things. I know Rojin's not good either. Oh well. In any case, Glorious Past 3. Hacked by technology. Okay, same story. Insufficient encephalic. No, that's no problem. We have some lunacy to spare. There we go. There. Okay. So yeah, I got plenty of this lunacy resource, and it's not really that great to use it for extraction, so I just use it to refill the encephalic, get loads and loads of modules, and gonna use those modules to do the heart mirrors. Once we unlock them, it's gonna be glorious. So yeah, looking forward to see. That should be like the hardest content right now in the game. A little bit of shame that you need to do the full chapter 4 before you actually unlock it, but I guess it's alright. I guess the idea is that you should like this is like a stepping stone, like a rite of passage. If you cannot do chapter 4, you should not do the hard dungeon, and I guess that's a good thing to like how should we say, gate content in that way, so you don't do the stuff you're not prepared for before well, you're actually prepared for it. Oh, what a sentence, what a sentence. Well, in any case, this is like the 10th fight that's exactly the same as this. So, but I can sense the trouble brewing in the distance. I can feel it. I mean, the chapter will end with a dungeon probably, right? Like all the other chapters before it. So I do accept a dungeon, and dungeons, well, they can be tricky. Last one was easy because like the boss had like this mechanic which made it super strong if we didn't do a thing through the dungeon, but I did do the thing through the dungeon, so the boss was actually not that powerful. So, okay, why is Sinclair rolling 32? We have like a buff or some kind? Because it should roll 30, right? That was interesting to see. In any case, what was I saying? Yeah, so the last chapter boss was not that hard, but it could have been, I guess, if I didn't have the proper thing. But on the other hand, the dungeons at the end of chapters allow you to stockpile resources, so by the time you get to the final boss, you actually have like, you can use E.G.O's day and no, okay dude, like maybe chill a little bit. Hey, thank you very much. So at the end we had like a lot of E.G.Os that we could use, which trivialized it pretty much. And then the game was like everyone died and got wrecked apart and we barely made it. I was like, yeah, kind of, but not really. The only reason is because there was like a scripted thing which kind of went and just killed all my dudes, even though I was destroying it. But hey, it's alright, it's alright. Final Fantasy IX also did that. Long time ago, when I played it as a kid. You would have this fight where winning a fight would not actually be winning it, but then you would just get to the point where enemy will be like, alright, that's enough, I'm bored with you, and then just wipes the floor with us. And then leaves. And then we leave to fight another day and we get stronger, and then eventually we do defeat the main villain. Who would watch me play Final Fantasy 9 on the channel, I wonder? That game... Or 8, or maybe even 7. I actually didn't play the 7. Oh no, did he just say that? Yes, I did. Anyway, Class 1, what is the time? We have time for some more. We see ominous looking K-Corp staff on the other side. Dongrang and Samjo rejoined our group. It seemed the talk went well enough. Okay, Class 1. Class 1, Class 1. There's Class 1. The one who should grip. Bam. Yo. What does that mean? What does it mean? I did my best to ignore the fierce glare at my clock from below. I noticed a group, oh, look at how they look like. There's a group of staff walking this way, carrying an imposing aura unlike any other K-Corp employee we've met. Oh, you must be K-Corp staff. Hey, I saw some researchers that haven't evacuated over there. Gregor, those are not our friends. Class 3 excision staff. Well, the first time we see these dudes. They ignored our, or Gregor's rather, words and proceeded upstairs. They aren't here to rescue anyone. Their role is eliminating intruders and keeping classified technology secure. Dongrang interjected like he's always been here. I suppose he's got done with the call. Rescuing is left to Class 1 staff. Gasp! Is Class 1 not the highest level an employee can reach? Precisely like Grade 1 for fixers? Verify. It is no wonder that they are the noblest. I don't think so. Sorry? In this nest, Class 1 is the lowest level, and higher numbers indicate better ranks. Yep, that's what I thought as well. What? Even still, none can be too lordly or lowly to save lives, so how can the roles be divided? Haha, bigger is better for numbers and richness alike, isn't that right? Well, not for fixer grading. The conversation dragged on for a bit, but there's nothing to worry about. I've acquired the permission. Huh? What? Permission? For what? Normally, it seems to require a bunch of paperwork as well, but since we are in an emergency, let's keep the procedures that we can. Should be fine, right, Samjo? Well, I believe it could be managed with 3 days and a half of working on the report overtime. Well, I know another operation that should have taken 3 days. It didn't really work out that way. And strictly speaking, the problem already began when you brought them to your lab without any report. Just tell us what that permission is about first. I would think that Dongbang has headed that way. The screening room. The security procedures for entering that place can be extremely convoluted. Screening room? The name doesn't give a very clear idea of what it's about. Wonder why the security is so tight about it. It's at the very top of the building. There are 2 ways to make something inaccessible. Put it underground or at the highest point. Well, I think underground works better, because highest point you can reach by chopper or something, right? But I guess in this world there's no choppers, so... 2 waves again, no worry, no foul. Surely we're gonna, like, fight those evil looking dudes in green armor and, like, fluid flowing through the tubes. I bet in those tubes it's like ever-flowing supply of K-Corp's healing fluid, so yeah, they might heal a little bit better than these do. I wonder if we ever run into enemies which, like, you kill them and they revive. Library of Ruina had some of those, and those were some of the worst enemies when you fought them for the first time. Really nasty. Hard to kill an enemy which comes back to life over and over again. Now there is a way to work around it, but yeah. You could wait for the buff to fall off and then kill them, but that brought risks on its own. By the way, if you're wondering what Library of Ruina is, it's like a brawler as well as this game, but it's a normal game, no gacha elements, and you have way more control over what's going on, while this game is focused more on team building and cohesion and combo setting up, and then only the abnormality fights you have better control of. The Library of Ruina really has the very intricate control over the fights, and yeah, you can check out the playlist in the description of this video if you like to go and watch it. So yeah. Anyway, wave 2. Nice! Yes, Roja, it's nice. We are just speeding through this chapter. It's going faster than I actually anticipated, so I'm very, very happy about that. Some more green dudes with green E.G.O weapons, which, well, I bet they hurt if they actually land a hit on us, but alas, alas, not much of that happening. Nope, no sir, sorry. Let's check what this buff is though, I'm curious. Just leave it alive so we can see it. Yeah, many wonderful buffs in this game. But, okay. This one, like, just refuses to, like, lose the clash or what? 30, let's go, 30, and bam, dead. Just like that. Just like that. That does way too much damage. Okay, let's see what is this thing. Morale boost, gain 1 damage up every turn, max 5. Cannot gain the status while tipsy. Deal plus 4% damage at 9 plus count, gain 2 attack power down at turn start. Alright. Sinking. Okay, well, whatever, let's just finish this up. Okay. Sinking, I think it's applied by Thank here. I wonder, should I learn Korean? No. I'm horrible at languages. English is like the only language other than my mother tongue that I speak relatively competitively. And everything else I learned in school, not that great. Not that great. I did learn some German for many, many years, but, you know, it's hard to learn a language when you don't actually use it. I think the way languages are learned in my country don't really work today. It's only natural because I'm the chosen one, is that right? Yep, you are the chosen one. Class 1, 2. Class 1, Class 1, 2. Okay, interesting namings of these. We see ominous looking. Okay, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I guess we gave up on Otis. I don't know what else could we bring. Nah, it's okay. Kurokomo clan Wakashu. And we could also level people up. 7 Association South Section 6. Oh, maybe I level up the Kurokomo clan Wakashu and try this one out. Yeah, maybe. Let's do the fight first though. Kurokomo. Kurokomo sounds very familiar. Struggling. Oh, I messed it up. There. Let's evade instead. It's been a while since we saw struggling, so these must be really... Never mind. They are not strong. Fatality! Well, that was one heck of an attack. Worth celebrating, don't you think? Yep, it's definitely worth celebrating. But if we celebrated each time Sinclair killed an enemy, we would do nothing but celebrate like all the time. Oh yeah, I should check how many waves there is, but... So the game keeps like going back and forth between these and those, and none of these are actually a challenge, so it's just one big chapter which... Oh, there is actually 3 waves, so... But if I can kill a first wave in 3 turns, I can most probably kill all the other waves also in 3 turns, which gives me 1 turn extra, so... Still pretty good. Plus, soon we're gonna fill up our E.G.Os, so we'll be able to use them. Gonna be another kill. Oh, actually not. Okay, Sinclair, you're getting rusty. No, he's not getting rusty, don't worry. Do not worry. Oh, we are not doing that great here. Roger, come on. Really? Who's staggered? It's Yi-Sang. Okay, this round is going better, but we might not do this one in 3 turns. Because, ooh, wobbling fluid. Okay, execution executed. Yeah, things are getting a little bit trickier. Okay, we did manage to do it in 3 turns, good. I could have set it up, I guess. Okay. Oh, we actually have enough for Fluid Sac. Good. It's first one. I really love it when the Fluid Sac is the first ability cast, because that really gets the maximum out of it. And then sets up, heals my people up, sets it up for staggers on enemies. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. We like it. We enjoy it. But yeah, I guess these are mixed fights with many waves, which is kind of hard for a weak group, I guess, because you cannot like bring characters which are good against one type of defense. But yeah. Isank had some problems in this fight. I guess just bad rolls, nothing else. But now that we're on 45 sanity, it's okay. I think we got some sanity from Fluid Sac actually. Oh, what is going on? Can we kill that one causing problems? Maybe, yes. Bam. Flowers everywhere. It might be a little bit ironic that Ruina wanted to go back to nature, and then Isank in its leaves and nature mode is actually going against her, but hey, it is what it is. Go. So, the one who grips Faust and Sinclair, who should grip, look like some kind of zealots, some kind of, you know, religious fanatics. And then you have the slick look of Mersault, who looks like, you know, special riot forces. That's pretty cool. Right, so should we do the Kurokomo thing? I guess, depending on what the next chapter is. If it's story, I'm not gonna. Okay. Oh, Faust won, and by a huge margin as well. Oof. Well, it is a fight. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Honglu. Let's see if we can do some good with it. Okay, let's go to level 20. Good. And then let's updie it to level 3. Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like me to fell? No, it's okay. New skill, Cloudburst. New support passive, Syndicate Payback. I should have probably checked what this person does before I just blindly invested resources into it. But hey, a little bit spontaneous is good, right? Kashira, Kurokomo clan. You little... The child whose face was red with fury came very close to spewing forth insults. You've been with us for a while, yeah, brat? Oh, Honglu. It's Honglu, not brat. Thought I've gotten used to your rude nonsense by now, but it still gets me mad. It's no wonder that this child is so upset. The Kurokomo clan is a Finger's subsidiary, and the Finger is none other than the Thumb. The Thumb who put rules and discipline above all else. Sad hierarchy extends to the ranks within its syndicates too. From Kumicho to Kashira, Hossa and Bakashu, as superiors' orders are absolute. I think we have a Bakashu as well, no? And disobedience could be punished with severed fingers, arms and even heads. Well, we saw that in Library of Ruina for sure. It makes you wonder why the Kashira decided to keep this child named Honglu around despite his bad manners. Though, I'll say you sure can manage your man like no other. Well, it seems that he at least does what he's told. And he's apparently good at it too, which explains how he's remained until now. I have my eyes on the useful ones, I just have to take them with me and deal with the job as usual, right? Yep, and do something about how you address your superiors while you're there. Cause I'm your boss, the Kashira said to him with a cackle. I'm your boss! Right. Let's see, passive. The last coin, the last skill in the chain inflicts 3 bleed. One ally with high speed inflicts +1 bleed. Okay, so it's like a bleeding thing. Interesting. If target has less than 4 bleed count, use coin 1 and coin 2 an additional time. This can go quite high then, right? Cloudburst. This skill inflicts 1 additional bleed and paralyze at the combat start. Inflict 5 paralyze. 5 paralyze? That seems really good. Okay, let's bring it to like level 30, I guess. There you go. And let's do another fight. An age without technology. We met a familiar Technology Liberation Alliance member. That's the one who was with Ran in the laboratory raid. Okay.
명령이라면?
There we go. Okay.
명령이라면?
Okay. Well, hopefully it does well. Otherwise, I just invested a whole bunch of resources into nothing. But I have a lot of resources, and yeah. As you might have seen earlier, that's Marley. In fact, I met him once at a job interview for B Corp. Once. Okay. Really, Samjo? You applied for B Corp too? Of course, K Corp was my primary choice. A man of mediocrity like me has to send an application to every wing in hopes that one will accept it. There was corpses around my reel. Appalling couldn't begin to describe their state. Oh dear, pardon me, I need to use the restroom. Samjo turned pale and ran, covering his mouth with a hand. Our researchers couldn't have been able to fight back at all. K Corp employees didn't seem to have a problem with bludgeoning my colleagues who didn't so much as lift a fist either. Mariel, you're looking for your boss. Where is she? What I want to know is how you're still alive. Oh, you mean those galling murder machines? They weren't anything we couldn't deal with. The bomb did hurt a bit, though. No, that bomb wasn't meant for an annihilation. It was a means. There's been an unexpected variable to Ran and Shrin's plan. What are you? False broke her silence. Even if you were to return to an age without technology, you won't find the peace you seek. Once accustomed to the luxury brought by technology, people won't be able to withstand life in the past. Think of the time when trips to the backstreets were trending among the rich. They only used the experience to take another look at their own lives and be thankful for everything they have. Hardly any would live in a less opulent area given the opportunity. Yeah, I think that's true. And I don't like that talkative people. Not fond of explaining things to you either. I'm not the talkative sort, and I don't require explanations in any field. I was simply curious to know the difference in perspectives. None of us take warp trains. We don't eat the meat the city has to offer either. When you know the truth, you wouldn't even consider something as shallow as backstreet strips. Huh, the elders in my family, who must know even greater things than I do, didn't have any problem using them though. The masses are ignorant. They won't believe it even if you show it before their eyes. This is your conclusion? Get rid of everything and make them live in that empty world? You wouldn't get. No, I think I get it just fine. There are plenty of blighters out there who just don't get it if you talk nicely. They'd only start empathizing with the likes of me after they get a couple bruises and scars on their faces. It gives me the urge to just wreck it all. Well, Heathcliff is good at wrecking things, that's for sure. If you ever recruit new members, I'll try excluding the educational background from the requisites. Although Heathcliff has never told us about what schools he went to, I can see where it's coming from. Still, you're going way over their line. Okay, let's crush these as well. Okay, let's wish good luck to the Honglu's, was it Kurokomo clan thing? Kurokomo clan Wakashu. Honglu. Okay. Cleave, inflict, to bleed. Yeah, he's definitely a bleeding person. Okay. Okay, let's defend again, I guess. Why is he such a bad clasher? I don't know. Or maybe our enemies are just very good clashers. Oof. Okay, this will be hard. Oh, dude, this is not good. I mean, I cannot waste time defending because we have 3 ways to do, but this is a really strong group. And my new person is not doing that great either. This one will be a close one. I might not be able to pull it off. So this was like what already? We're going into the third one. I guess we can go 4-3-3 and we'll be fine. But the first round I really felt like it didn't really do much. And I also think that person who inflicts bleed is probably for long-term fights more than anything else. So I'm not expecting much from our Wakashu there, but that's okay. We need to check out different stuff anyway, and you know, having these characters for different builds for various challenges that this game will have over time in the future will be kind of cool. So that's good. Oh yeah, let's do it. Nice. Okay, so this looks like a 4-turner, right? Yeah, hopefully we can do it. Yeah, too many people are going here though. Yeah, I hope we can kill this one in this turn. We have no control over who goes where though, that's the biggest problem. Okay, this is decent enough. Okay, seeing her, that's a good news. Okay, that's good. Okay, wave 2. Okay, we still don't have the fluid sac. Okay, we have hopeless here, we're gonna defend there. Not sure why that one was hopeless, but okay. Maybe I could have used it to attack, because by the time it gets there, maybe the person attacking it would already be staggered, but this is just playing it safe, because I regain my confidence. First turn didn't look good at all though. First turn looked like this will be like impenetrable wall, but things started rolling in my direction really fast. But it's okay. So this is turn 6. So... oh, we might be able to do it in... yeah, we're getting more and more attacks in, so yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, never mind. My worry was for nothing, really. Okay, and now we're gonna do this. There we go, and... by the way... let's do that. I forgot what that does. This might be very dangerous. Overclocking. Yeah, I forgot what overclocking does. I don't know why I did that. It was just like a spur of the moment. If anything stays alive by the time she gets her turn though. Oh look, we have a very high HP character actually. Who's that? We didn't check her out. I didn't notice it. Fluid sac. Oh no, it casted it on us. Why did I do that? That was clever, Dante. It was really nice. No, that was not nice, Rojin. Like... most of my team is now staggered. But at least the enemy is staggered as well. So turns out overclock attacks randomly, I guess. Well... well, Faust is gonna do the most damage in this fight, I'm sure. Oh boy. Okay. Well, Kurokoma did more damage than Murasult, so that's usually a good sign. But nowhere near my best DPSers though, so... oh boy. Okay, 444 next episode. If you enjoyed this one, Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you to have a wonderful day. Do some nice things. Be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next episode of Limbus Company. TheNeomare signing out. Bye bye.